Good afternoon, everybody. I'm in Berkeley, California. It's not a town I like coming to that much. Okay, it's a town where a lot of people, they got these fart masks here, so that when they fart, they can sniff their own farts. You know, it's like a tube that goes into a gas mask thing. Sometimes another thing they do is they like to use like a champagne glass. They hold it up to their ass, they fart in that so they can sniff them again. You know, it's just full of people that have been in school for about 20 years. Maybe they got rich parents. I don't know. They like to compare how woke they are with each other. But this grocery store I'm about to show you does have some of the most finest produce at very affordable prices that it makes coming to Berkeley almost worth it. You know, I try to minimize it, but I do come here sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to show you what it's like. This is the Crime Paste Botany Dozen Cultural Anthropology section. Here we go. So now I'm actually in a store. They got some nice green teas. Okay, you get ripped on that. Don't know if I want to pay $5 for it, but it's the good green tea. You can make that in a batch in a pot at your house. Just, you know, throw a bunch in a pot. Just make it in bulk. Now the produce section is absolutely fantastic. They got 6 different kinds of shit here. They got mushroom bins. They got the fancy organic shit. They got everything you need. And the best part is you're going to be grocery shopping next to people that got PhDs and know what the word intersectionality means. Okay, you guys can compare how many TRANS-POC friends you got. But absolutely fabulous produce. I mean, look, they got 6 different kinds of pineapples. They got guavas. Now let's go to the mushroom aisle. I'll show you that over there. See, they got all kinds of different beans. You make a stew. Just throw it in a pot, make a nice mulligan. Put it on some heat. You know, cook it for 30 minutes, boil the shit out of it, and you just slop it into your mouth. They got edible flowers. Edible flowers, $4 for a thing of edible flowers. Look at that. Absolutely. You know, if you want to just take the essences and whatnot and clean out your bowels, you know, 6 different kinds of grapes. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful store. Look at the mushrooms. They got bags. They got portobellos. They got portobellinis. They got some, I don't know what you do with that. I think that's for the hippies. They like the little whatever, but you know, there's fiddlehead ferns, $15.69 a pound. Okay, you need some of that. Okay, you can make teas out of it, put it in your ass, whatever. They got my maitake mushrooms, favorite mushroom here, absolutely delicious. Got the sulfur, make some good. Put it with the stir fries and whatnot. They got Emperor Club. I mean, absolutely fantastic. This is a goddamn mycology course right here. Are these mycorrhizal? They could be mycorrhizal. I'm not sure. Look at, they got the shiitakes. Got bags of shiitakes. Got everything nice. Look at it. It's just, I mean, it's just an endless bounty of fungi. Now this is my favorite over here. 2 for $6. Waterloo fizzy water. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, you get 16 for $6. And that's for the drunks in the room. No one's ever drank 8 fizzy waters, 8 black cherry sparkling waters, and got a DUI or discharged a firearm at their neighbor. Look at that. All right. This is the bargain. This is the bargain section. Now shit gets a little hectic here because you get people, you get a bunch of hippies clubbing each other with the cucumbers, throwing shit, fighting to get, you know, the cheapest avocados. But you get like $1.39 for 8 of these. They're about to go bad, but they're not bad yet. Still good. All kinds of good stuff. We got little papayas and shit. Maybe a little soft, but still edible. Okay, but you got sometimes you got to wear a helmet when you come in there because it gets hot. There's people it gets. I mean, you've seen. You know, on the outside they're soft, and they seems like they got nice, soft, liberal values, but then they just start attacking each other. The claws come out. You know, I've seen a couple knifings in that room before. It's absolutely, look at the berries, Physalis species. All right, who doesn't love Solanaceae right there? Golden gooseberries. I don't know what the fuck a gooseberry is, but that's a Physalis. There you go, $3.25 for a basket. Okay, so overall, this is a wonderful spot. They get talked down to, condescendingly lectured by a college student with a septum ring who can explain to you how you should think and behave and you know, police your language. Very there's a lot of lessons you can learn here. Okay, you know, and if it wasn't for this spot, I don't know what I would do. Now they got some guavas. They got some. I don't know where they had the guavas at, but now this is my favorite section, aka the Hippy Snake Oil section. Okay, absolutely wonderful spot. They got all different kinds of shit. Protect yourself from the coronavirus here. They got vitamin mineral green supplements, $50. Spirulina mama. Okay, I don't know what. Oh, mana. Excuse me. A lot of those creepy older, you know, white hippie guys like to use the word mama a lot when referring to women. Extremely creepy. Really up there on the level of just, you know, just wretch and cringe. They got turmeric supreme, all kinds of shit. Over here, they got wonderful shelf of supplements that do absolutely nothing. This is the homeopathic section. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. Put them in your ass. They're only 30 cents, but they do something, and they're good. They keep, like I said, they keep away the coronavirus, clean out your guts, clean out your bowels, okay? You know, they deal with the gas, anything you need, melatonin, put your ass to sleep. A lot of reasons in the modern day you would want to put your ass to sleep. You know, you don't even want to look. Nux vomica, how about that? That's a fantastic thing. This thing's gonna make you puke. It induces vomiting, which sometimes you gotta do. I don't have much trouble. Just if I take a look around me, you know, at the modern world, I don't have much trouble making myself want to puke. But if you do have that, there you go, Nux vomica, Sedalia. They got the herb bin over here. Look at this. Now these are absolutely something else here. Where else can you buy a bunch of leaves, you know, at $25 a pound in a jar? This is a absolutely just medicinal herbal remedies for all kinds of different poultices and teas. Put them in your ass. Okay, they got things for your dong. You got problems with your dong, you could do that. Some of this stuff smells really, really bad, and I guess that lets you know that it's working. There you go, elderberries. Take some elderberry. You won't get coronavirus. You won't get the flu. You won't get cancer. Okay? The Hippy Snake Oil is really great. Say you get kicked in the groin really hard, you get the arnica roll on. Asteraceae right there. That's the plant family. Asteraceae. Arnica is a genus in Western North America. A lot of species in it, and you can also make a balm out of it and put it in a tube and sell it for 10 bucks. You know, and again, it's for when you get kicked in the groin really hard. They got arnica creams, all kinds of stuff, different incense. You know, say you take a bath, you want to lay down, you know, soap yourself up, you put some incense on. Just don't forget it's there. You might burn down your house. They got, oh, this is great. This is the best. Salvia apiana, rolled up, okay, supposedly ethically harvested, probably not. You know, you rolled up in a thing and then you just sell it for 12 bucks up there. Now that's 12 bucks with tax. It's actually going to be a little bit more than 12 bucks when you put the tax in there, you know. But it's just it's for cleaning out a room. Say you move into like an overpriced room in the Bay Area, like, you know, what's a room go for nowadays? Just a single room, like a 12 by 12, probably $1,400. You got to cleanse it out, you know, cleanse out the misery and the desperation and the sense of futility from the person who previously rented that room. Then that's when you come to this white sage, Salvia apiana. It's a plant that grows in the deserts and the more seasonally dry chaparral environments of Southern California and Northern Baja Mexico. It's being over-harvested by a lot of kooks who, you know, they fetishize it. They don't know much about it. They don't care to learn about it, but it does smell nice and they like that, so they wrap it up and they sell it for way too much money. And then you use it to cleanse stuff, I guess. You could put it in your ass too if you want. Light it on fire before you put it in your ass. If you're into that kind of thing, that's what I recommend. Now, again, important thing to point out here is that the Hippy Snake Oil, why it sells so much, it's kind of an interesting thing to note. Maybe it's got something to do with the insane price of healthcare, the insane cost of healthcare, and unaffordability of healthcare in this country. So, you know, being that you can't take care of yourself, you can't afford to do it, people are willing to spend, you know, upwards of 50 bucks on shit that's just a complete lie and there's no science behind it at all. So nice reflection on the current state of America. But again, it's a country where you get a bunch of mice that vote for cats. So I guess that's, you know, what do you expect? That's why snake oil sells. You know, if socialized medicine ever did become a thing, they put all the Hippy Snake Oil guys out of business. So, you know, I feel kind of bad for them because, well, I don't feel bad for them because it's never going to be a thing. But if they did, I'm just saying if they did, you know. Because, you know, you could go to the doctor and get yourself checked out, or you could spend $50 on Vitamineral Green for your balls and whatnot. I don't know. Green Superfood 26, you know, don't got to worry about just eating healthy and exercising. Just spend $45 on turmeric supplements. You'll be fine. See the herbal detox, total body cleanse, okay? It eliminates the toxins. What are the toxins? Doesn't matter. You don't need to know about it. Don't read about the science of it. Don't read about off-gassing plastic or you know, acrylic fibers or various construction compounds used in the home and learn about what they actually do to the human body. Just be under the impression that there's, quote, toxins everywhere and you got to clean your ass out, okay? That's what Terry Willard's for. He's a clinical herbalist, got a nice scarf again, nice beard, looks like he knows what he's talking about. 30 bucks, probably 34 with taxes. You got a 12-day kit, you'll be fine. Detox tea, total body cleanse, same thing going on. This one's a little bit more expensive. It's got you know, a lot more capsules. There's a 14-day program. Put that in your ass, you'll be set. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. All the liver health things, again, for the drunks in the room. Okay, continue living your bad lifestyle. Just spend $35 on liver supplements. You'll be all right. Okay, it's not about maintenance. Okay, because maintenance is a lot cheaper. It's about spending money on shit you don't need. It doesn't really do anything, and that's what the industry is for. Wonderful industry. Again, it does a lot for people. Fiber caps. You got to take a shit or something. You know, you constipate or whatever. Laxative. Don't worry about prunes. Just get some of the fiber caps. Colon cares. You can get a colonic. That's when they stick a tube in your ass. Just spray water up there. It's like an expensive enema. They got a lot of colon clinics around here where you can get a colon cleanse. You know. Sometimes they put oats up your ass too. I don't know. Anyway, UTI. Don't bother with antibiotics. Okay, because remember, there's chemicals and toxins in them. If you got a bad UTI infection, just take some cranberry juice. Okay, don't worry. It might go septic. Might go to your go to your kidneys, but you just start drinking cranberry juice. You just don't go to, you know, you don't want to trust any of that stuff. Western medicine's a lie. It's a scam. They're trying to. Didn't you ever hear about the Tuskegee experiment? That's Western medicine. Okay, they're trying to kill everybody. Milk this all again. Wonderful. Lucky to have this again. And like I said, if you really do want to trust the man, you could take some Bayer or Advil, but I don't recommend it. It's all dangerous. Don't get vaccines. You might die. This is new. These slippers are nice too. I gotta get some of these, but I don't know if these will fit me. I like the pink fuzzy shit, you know, slapped around with that. Maybe I'll get some. What are these? They got I need some slippers. I actually do need some slippers, you know, because I'm always walking around barefoot. That size 11. I need them in size 11. I don't know if they got them out. This is a mellow day for this bustling store. I shit you not. I've seen hippies stabbing each other, people clubbing each other. I've seen loss prevention tackling winos. You know, presumably for shoplifting as they're running out of the store. You know, this is a really mellow day. I prefer to show it to you when it's a little more crazy in here, so you can see the love that people have for this place. But again, lots of fart sniffing, lots of PhDs, and lots of wokeness. But let's continue going on. Let's go to the cheese counter. Oh no, they get the toothpicks out, but there's no cheese in there. This is a wonderful spot to have lunch. You know, if you're hungry, just, you know, take a handful. Just make sure you use the hand sanitizer afterwards. The delis, this is nice. This is real nice. You know, they probably got loss prevention following me around right now, which is fine. You just got to accept that. Look at the dried fruit. Okay, now this is a scene of a massacre over here. We'll go to the bulk bin aisle. I'll show you this. Look at that. Bags of granola, $7. Organic fruit and nut. Isn't that what the rednecks always say? California's full of fruit and nuts. I'm fine with that. You know, better that than people that don't believe in evolution. And what should get? They got all kinds of fancy stuff. Now, some of this stuff used to not have it independently packaged, but people would come in here and they would just pilfer the bulk bins, which I can't say I blame them. You know, the fucking cost of living out here is insane. So, you know, every little bit you can get. Here's what I'm talking about. See, people used to come here, and I'm not naming any names, okay, present company included, but you know, you get the fig bars, and now so people used to come in here and just, you know, take a bunch, and that's when they started wrapping them. You know, same thing with the dried fruit. They realized they were just incurring too many losses, you know, and I think the owner of the store used to be anti-union anyway, so they started wrapping everything up. But wonderful selection here. They got baby oats, rolled oats, steel cut oats, all kinds of shit. Buckwheat, you want raw buckwheat, sour gum berries, you know, just put it in a bag, put it in a glass jar, cheap as hell. Okay, stay away from that though. You want to limit the sugar intake, okay? It's like crack. Forbidden rice, that's got kind of an erotic tone to it. What do you think that's about? Should I try that? $4 a pound for a thing of rice. I don't know about that. They got so many different kinds of rice you could take a bath in it. Holy shit. Oh look, that's a sign of the gross adjusted income, the gross adjusted yearly income of the region you're in. I guess if they got an olive bar, it's a lot of olives. You think they got one of these at the grocery outlet or the Dollar General? Huh? You think they'd make any money if they put one in there? Holy shit. You know what's funny about areas where they got, you know, a bunch of the fancy and the bourgeois and stuff is that they're filled with hate, just like most people, but they're relatively passive about it. So the fun thing to do with them is kind of just tease them and see if you can get them to hit you. Now see, this is the exit right here. This is where they tackle the homeless when they're catching them shoplifting, you know? Think of all the guys that have been tackled here. Guys and ladies too. You know, tackled right down here. They put their face into put their face into the concrete and then take them to the back room where they take their Polaroid and whatnot. Anyway, they still got a lot of nice produce though. Huh? Think there's ever been fights because somebody's Prius got dented in the fucking, or someone's Audi or Beamer got dented in the parking lot with a shopping cart? Probably not. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the Woke Grocery Store. Go fuck yourself. Have a lovely evening. Bye.